What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. If you could do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 200,000 subscribers. So please, if you could do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. We are here, man. We are here for an Isak video. I don't want Isak to go to Liverpool, but I ain't gonna lie, it's getting messy. It's getting messy. And for once, Newcastle might just need to just let him go. It is getting dark. Very, very dark. Newcastle, you need players. It's becoming very toxic. You need to buy players. You've got Champions League football. You don't lose. You don't win in this situation. Even if you say to yourselves, let him rot in the reserves, let him be punished. I hear it, man. Newcastle fans deserve, they deserve loyalty. But I'm sorry, man. This is getting out of control, man. He's put out a statement, bro. He's not gone to the PFA Awards. You know what I mean? He's not come to the training ground. He's gone AWOL. You know what I mean? And I don't agree with a lot of stuff that Isak has done. But what I do think for Newcastle's best interests is to let him go and get the money that you feel like is justifiable, you feel like is what you deserve. And I don't want him to go to Liverpool, but brother, if I'm looking at it from an objective point of view, if I'm looking at it, take my bias aside, rivalry aside, it's not a good situation. Liverpool are adamant they want him. They're not even ready to put a second bid in yet until they get the green light from Newcastle Football Club. But it has been and is right now a messy, messy situation now. And where does he go from here? But let's go through it. Let's unpack it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, this is it now, people. So basically, this is what he said first and foremost. I'm proud to be recognized by fellow professionals with a place in the PFA Premier League team of the season 2024-2025, where I believe he got 21 goals. First and foremost, I want to thank my teammates and everyone at Newcastle United who has supported me along the way. I'm not at a ceremony tonight with everything going on. It didn't feel right to be there. So he's acknowledging Newcastle Football Club, the people that supported him, the people that have helped him. You know what I mean? I think it's right to do that. If he didn't do that, it'll be a bit of a madness, but he's there. He's part of the team of the season. So obviously he's going to be congratulating the team that, he helped, but also helped him as well. He said, I've kept quiet for a long time while others have spoken. Wow. Wow. A lot of journalists have been speaking. A lot of journalists have been speaking. Everyone, there's this guy on TikTok that's been moving mad. Newcastle fans have been voicing their opinion. Even Liverpool fans have been voicing their opinion. Eddie Howe has been voicing his opinion. So he's like, yo, man, you might have been chatting too much. And it's about time now I break my silence. He said, the silence has allowed people to push their own version of events. See, the thing is, right, there's always three sides to the story. There's one side, there's another side, and then there's the truth. And right now, everybody's been seeing that Isak is not loyal. Isak is a traitor. Isak is a mercenary. Isak is this. Like, listen, everybody's been labeling him. Every horrible word. People have been burning his shirts, for goodness sake. So when you look at it from that point of view, you're like, yo, man, like he's saying there, yo, you man are pushing your version of event. You don't know if it's true or not. You know what I mean? But like I said to you, that's one side of the story because he hasn't really spoken, has he? So that's where now he's going to be saying, yo, hey, you're going to hear my side now. And then you may then be swayed and be like, you know what, man? Maybe there's some truth to maybe what he's saying. And then he goes here, even though they know it doesn't reflect what was really said behind closed doors. Let me just analyze that, people. Read this again. He says, even though they know it doesn't reflect what was really said behind closed doors. This is a problem when you speak behind closed doors. nothing is written down. There's no release clause. Verbal agreement doesn't mean anything. And this is the problem that I think Isak has now. He had an agreement with Newcastle for him to be let go in the summer. This summer, we are talking right now. He's probably told them a while ago. Your Newcastle fans or the media might believe that this has been sudden. This has been maybe a couple of months ago. He said, yo, I've been wanting to leave for a long time. So why are you not letting me go? Why? You know what I mean? This is not coming out the vacuum. I've been saying, bro, behind closed doors, I want to leave. So it gets to the point now where you think to yourself, yo, man, when I see all of this, I'm like, you're not trying to play me. You're trying to paint me out to be the bad guy. When you know behind doors, behind closed doors, we've been talking. So why is this energy different now? Why are you putting it out there to the journalists? Yo, this is what's happening. He's doing this. We've told him, yo, he's not for sale, etc., etc. And these kind of narratives have been building around him. Again, it can only happen because everyone's had their side of the story. He's now having this. He carries on. Trust me, it's going to get better. Watch this. This is the real juicy part. This is the real juicy part. He said, the reality is the promises were made and the club know my position for a long time. Emphasis on long time, guys. He is told, this is why I said it, people. You don't just do what you did. Yeah, you don't go and go on strike. And listen, I don't agree with it, but he's going strike. You go to Real Sociedad. You don't want to train. You don't want to be there. You don't want anything to do with Newcastle. Do you feel like you've been let down by the football club? You feel like you've been let down by the football club. And this is what he's saying now. Promises were made. Again, it's difficult because it's not written and it's not... Newcastle can say, well, hold on a minute. There's no release clause. We could talk about promises, but reality is we want our money. We want our money, and if we ain't getting that, then I'm sorry. You can say what you want, yeah, but we believe you're valued at this. And if we don't believe you're valued at this, then we ain't selling you. So it's a very sticky situation. He says, to now act as if these issues are only emerging is misleading. Wow. This is what I'm trying to say, people. To go on like Newcastle, and this is what Newcastle maybe have done wrong. They've acted as if they've been shocked by what's happened. The media, the journalists, everyone has been briefed, has been told to act like they're shocked. Whoa, you want to leave? What the hell? You can't just leave. You can't just leave us like this. Brother, he's saying, I've been telling you. Why are you acting surprised? Why are you acting shocked? You know? He's saying that, bro, I've been telling you, bro, I've been wanting to leave. I've been telling you to negotiate with Liverpool. I've been telling you, yo, you're going to get some decent money out of me, but don't exploit me. Don't take the piss out of me. You know what I mean? There's a fair price, and we should move like that. You got to remember, he's been given 2 years of 20-plus goals a season. And again, it's difficult because Newcastle have got every right to still demand what they want to demand. He says, when these promises are broken and trust is lost, the relationship cannot continue. This is over. Let me just put myself on the phone. Oh, sorry. It's over. Newcastle fans, I'm sorry. This relationship is done. It cannot be repaired. When man say when promises are broken and trust, the foundations of a player and a club, you need to be having trust. When he says the trust is lost, the relationship cannot continue. Brother saying, yo, I ain't playing again. I ain't playing for you, man. I don't know you, man. I don't want to be with you, man. You, man, are dusty. You, man, are dead food. You, man, I don't want to know you. And listen, maybe it's been reciprocated. The fans are telling him, yo, listen, you can leave. And maybe there are fans in the comments that say, yo, get out, man. I don't want to know you. I don't care about you, man. I don't care about you. Go and leave. Or some people say, rot in the reserves. I don't really care about you in that aspect. And you deserve to rot in the reserves because you've disrespected us. And there's a right way of doing things and there's a wrong way of doing things. And you've done it wrong. Then he continues his final statement. He says, That's where things are for me right now, and why change is in the best interest of everyone, not just myself. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is the best bit of it all. That's where things are for me right now, and why change is in the best interest of everyone, just not myself. He's saying, listen, man. Listen, guys, I don't want to make this a toxic environment. I don't want to create animosity. I don't want to create, even though you have, Isak, do you know what I mean? But let's just leave. You go get your money, I go. We go our separate ways. Everyone's winning at the end of the day. You create a better environment. You go and get players involved, and everyone moves sensibly. Liverpool get their player. They pay for what they believe it is. Got to be respectful, obviously, to what the price is and the market right now. And the Newcastle need to go and get players in. What are you doing? Are you trying to be wrong and strong? Are you trying to just double down for no reason? So then later on, bro, you're going to be messed. Finished. You're going to be finished. You need to move on and get the money and just keep it moving. That's what I would do. Personally, for me, if I'm at this stage right now, I'd rather let the player go. At the start of the window, I was with you, man. I was team Newcastle. But I'm just like, yo, I'm just thinking for you, man. It's a long season. You know what I mean? Let him go to Liverpool. Let him go flop. You know what I mean? Let him, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, the situation, the price tag, the pressure, let that, you know what I mean? Even though he's a top player, but get the money and then do what happens after. Let whatever happens be. But then you could go and get players in there, 2 or 3 players. And who's to say what Newcastle can't do well next season? Or this season, should I say. But let me know, man. I've tried to be fair. I've tried to be objective in this video. If you think I've been harsh, shush, hold that. But yeah, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. Isak, bomber statement.